Carowinds, located in both North and South Carolina, is truly home to where the Carolinas come together. With 14 different roller coasters scattered throughout the park, from Speed Demons to Lying on Your Back, these are my picks for the top 5 best roller coasters currently operating at Carowinds. Starting off the list at number 5 is Nighthawk. Originally opening at California's Great America, this attraction was the original flying coaster. This Vekoma Flying Dutchman sits on a prime spot of land, as it's immediately located straight in front of guests as they walk in through the turnstiles. In my opinion, Nighthawk is extremely underrated, featuring a relatively smooth ride layout with a nice collection of high-intensity moments, in addition to that markable flying sensation. If you're planning to ride this coaster on your next visit to the park, I would definitely recommend making this your first attraction as the gates open, as Nighthawk's operations are extremely slow, especially on those busier days. Number 4, Thunder Striker. Previously Intimidator, Thunder Striker is a B&M Hyper roller coaster, one of 2 in the park. The ride experience mainly consists of airtime hills, but the ride also throws in the helix towards the end of the layout. Your ride experience will definitely depend on how the coasters run in the day of your visit. However, I'm truly a fan of this coaster, as airtime is its main focus, so if you're a fan of that sensation, I can't recommend this coaster enough. Coming in at number 3 is Afterburn. One of my personal favorite inverted coasters, Afterburn is arguably one of the most intense in the bunch. The ride has a constant amount of positive G-forces, especially on that Batwing inversion. The Zero G-roll and corkscrew are both super whippy elements, and while the ride time itself is rather short, it still feels like a complete experience with everything it accomplishes. Number 2, Copperhead Strike. The newest roller coaster to open up at Carowinds is definitely not the most intense coaster in the park, but it's truly just a lot of fun. While the launches aren't anything to talk about, they'll still boost you to a high enough speed where you're flying through most of the ride layout, minus the inversions, 5 of which can be found on the attraction. Additionally, the theming is spectacular, and the ride is truly a complete package with everything you could be looking for in a fun, but not too thrilling launch coaster. And coming in at number 1 is of course Fury 325. One of the best roller coasters in the world, Fury 325 is the second hypercoaster model that can be found at Carowinds. Only this attraction is 325 feet in the air, classifying it as a giga coaster. The ride begins with an enormous drop before staying low to the ground, snapping you from side to side, really making riders feel how fast they're traveling, 95 miles to be exact. The ride does slow down towards the end of the ride layout, however, the pacing feels natural with 3 airtime hills and a helix to end out the ride. Fury 325 is currently my 4th favorite roller coaster in America, and it's pretty easy to see why once you've ridden Fury for yourself. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Please let me know how you'd rank the top 5 roller coasters at Carowinds down in the comments below. Make sure to stay tuned for more uploads coming soon to Front Row Coasters, and I'll see you all in the front row.